Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to another episode of the Rugby League Live 3 New Zealand Warriors Career Mode. This is episode 19, and if you didn't see last episode, I highly suggest you go back and take a look at it. We haven't lost too many games this season, but last episode was one of the episodes which included a loss. We actually lost to the Sharks, a bit of a disappointing loss, but we did bounce back really quickly, and we absolutely kind of smashed the Dragons. We didn't absolutely smash them in terms of scoreline, but we were all over them. And yeah, it was just really nice to hit back immediately. And we are looking to go on and take on the Panthers. They're in 4th spot, so it is another important game. Obviously, the Dragons are in 2nd spot. We've extended our lead again after they brought it down a little bit to the 2 points. But it's back up to the 4-point lead to the top of the table. There's only a few rounds left. I'm pretty confident if we win the next 2 games here, we've wrapped up the minor premiership. But yeah, we definitely got to win these next 2 games. And Panthers are going to mean no slashes. Well, they shouldn't be on paper anyways. But you got to remember, we've been, like last game, we actually played pretty good. Dragons defended very well. But yeah, we haven't been actually playing that bad. Even in the Sharks game, we actually attacked pretty good. Just a few sloppy tries there. Matty Moylan, one of the players who didn't play too well last episode, but he did hit back strong in the 2nd game. But he did nearly go through and score there, and it was McInnes running from dummy half. I do find dummy half, like McInnes, is actually pretty good. But Shaun Johnson does open the scoring for us. Pretty simple stuff there. He actually just hit a hole, and obviously Shaun Johnson's got a lot of pace. They just couldn't get to him in time. But yeah, probably not the person you want hitting a hole, Shaun Johnson. He's, you preferably want him to be putting the person into a hole. But, I'd take a try any day of the week. Now, right here, you might be wondering why we threw it to the, all the way to the wing or whoever it was. That was basically just the game stuffing up. It does that every now and again where you catch the ball and try and pass it. And, instead of passing right or whatever, you want to pass or pass the opposite side, sometimes even straight over the sideline, which is very annoying. Now, right here, there is a penalty goal. Now, this is something I've been doing a fair bit lately. It's just taking the shot at 2. Something I did when I was playing at the Tigers a lot, and it's something I'm trying to get back to. Trying to get into the attitude of, if we can grind out and win, we can, that'd be good for when the finals come out. Because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to just destroy teams over and over. Now, it looks like we're going to destroy the Penny Panthers right here. You can see we're going to score another try here. That's our 2nd try of the game, straight under the post. We should make it 14-0. I mean, it's 12-0 at the moment, but Shaun Johnson should keep the goal. But this sort of stuff isn't going to happen, you'd think, in the finals. Or, even you saw against the Sharks, we tried playing this sort of football and it just wasn't work. So there's going to be some games where it doesn't work, and ideally I wouldn't like to do this style of football all the time, but for whatever reason it's just working this game, and let's just keep going at it. That's the way I see it. Now Connie Harrell just takes it up, palms off one, then goes for an offload to Palabi, and obviously the offload just wasn't, well, the offload was kind of on, but just needed a better offload. But yeah, a little bit disappointing in the offload, but I wasn't too worried because of the lead we had, and obviously we're going to extend the lead right here. You should just know that we've had plenty of opportunities. Even, I haven't even shown all of the line breaks that have happened. Some of them have kind of been half breaks, but yeah, there's been a lot of line breaks in this game. Not all of them have been converted, but yeah, it just shows that I can sort of take a risk this game because we're absolutely just demolishing Penrith. Penrith literally have had no chance to get back into this game, to just even, right from the get-go, they were on the back foot. And right there, we just blow another chance there. Threw it straight into the defender. That one I showed because I thought that was very annoying because I felt there was actually a try on offer, but obviously it passed to the wrong person. Now, Dane Gagai, an absolute speedster, but he was run down there by Fisiahi. That's a great effort. So it just shows that there is still the desperation there, even though we're up by 20 points. And right here, just throwing the ball around, you can see the 40 minutes it's up. A little bit risky, but I decided, with 20 points up, we can afford to take a few risks in this game and just have a bit of fun. Now, moving on to the second half, we're looking to try and just keep going. We don't really want to take the foot off the pedal. We've done that a few times where we've blown off, we've blown away a team in the first half, and then we just end up taking the foot off the pedal and doing nothing. And you see McInnes jumps out of dummy half here after there was a line break a few tackles earlier, and Shaun Johnson gets under the ball there, scores his 2nd try of the game. The 2 tries that Johnson's actually scored haven't really been tries that a Shaun Johnson would normally score. I mean, just hitting a gap and just putting the ball there pretty much for the first one and catching a bomb for the second one. Usually he, step a few players and palm off someone, that sort of stuff, or, just backing up on the inside or something. But yeah, he's actually scored some pretty nice tries, pretty unique tries for Shaun Johnson. Now, there was that little one there. I was trying to wait for someone to come in and maybe draw and pass something, but I got a little bit off put earlier, and lately I've been throwing a few passes that just hit the ground like that, or they go to the wrong player. But Manu Vatuvei here, you can see here all the pace in the world. Big Manu size, speed, he's got everything, and he is going to score. I think it's his second try of the game, straight under the post there. Sort of just slowing down, being a bit of a smart ass there, slowed down there, but he still did get his second try of the game, and we extend the lead to 30 points, now 32 as Sean Johnson kicks the goal there, I should say, and it says he's 5 from 5, but he's actually 6 from 6. Got to remember that we took the shot at 2, which in hindsight probably didn't even need to take the shot at 2. We should have just went for a try, seeing we're just absolutely blitzing the Panthers. We probably would have scored, to be honest, but you can see that we made another line break. They did make a tackle, so Panthers did not give up. I want to put that out. They did not give up, but we were just so good. You can see 14 out of 15 completions, possession was all ours. We had very little errors, and like we've thrown the ball around, so the fact that we didn't have many errors, completions were good, like that just shows we're on form. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of round 23 there. You can still see we have the 4-point lead. Dragons obviously won their game there, but there's only a few rounds left. We've got 24, 25, 26, so there's 3 rounds left there. We really should not be throwing away our lead. Also, we've got way better for and against than the Dragons as well, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable in terms of we're going to win the minor premiership. I think it's nearly a given. I mean, if we win this game, it's like 100% guaranteed, but the Bulldogs, no slouches. I nearly went to them this season. And I should point out that they've actually done a swap. I mean, it's something I point out every time we play them this season, but they did a swap. Blake Austin went to the went to the Bulldogs. Josh Reynolds went to the Raiders. I just find that so funny how it's like a perfect swap. And also, no Moses on bye as well, so we kind of stole him as well. But yeah, the Bulldogs, I'm not exactly sure how they're going this season. I didn't catch it at the start, but I feel like they'd be going pretty okay. You can see we're still trying to play the same style that we played in the last, or just the last game really. But yeah, it's still coming off a little bit. But obviously it's 0-0. We haven't got a try there. But Matt Moylan is going to take it around Josh Hoffman. Not quite, because Hoffman gets to him, but Fisiah, he was there to back up. And that is a beautiful try there. But what I'm trying to say is I think the Bulldogs haven't been going too bad. So even though we're going alright, and you know, Panthers are going very, very good as well. They're in the top 4, but you know, there's only so long this sort of style of play can work. And you know, we just got to hope that we come out strong, get off to a quick lead, and then hopefully you know, we don't slack off at all in the back end of the game, because we definitely didn't do that in the last game. And you know, it's not looking like we're going to do that this game. You see, for some reason, I think it was Brett Morris. Actually, I don't know who it was. It might have been Josh. One of the Morris boys actually looked like he probably could have caught Fisiahi, but for whatever reason, the game just decided to make him stop running. It was so weird, so strange, and it does happen quite a lot in this game. But you see, just drawing and passing here, gets it to Solomon Carter. Actually didn't realise that Hoffman was back there, to be honest with you. There's a few times that's happened where I'm like, oh shit, Hoffman's still there, or like the fullback, whoever's playing for that team, the fullback just pops up right there as I'm about to score a try. And yeah, give me a bit of a shock there. And had I known he was there, I probably would have just like tried to step or something. So I didn't even get the opportunity to do that. Thankfully, though, Simon Mannering actually scored the tackle later. But yeah, it's just something I'd like to point out. Then that's due to the camera angle as well that I'm playing on. You don't really see the fullback. But yeah, you can see Bulldogs looking to strike back there. Is Dean Vare, obviously a Panther in real life at the moment, but not a bad signing for the Bulldogs. I don't know if he was there last season, but yeah, that's a pretty nice try there from Dean Vare there. The New Zealand international kind of fits in with the Bulldogs side, and seeing they usually have a fair bit of New Zealand internationals. But Hogginson kicks the goal there, and it's a 6-point ball game at the moment there. And Brett Morris just going to like steamroll his way straight over Chad Townsend, I think it was there. Thankfully, Matty Moylan comes up with a big tackle and kind of saves us there. Would have been a bit annoying to go in at halftime, going at the break there, deadlocked, because I really don't feel the Bulldogs have been as good as us. I felt like we were the better side, and I felt the scoreline kind of reflected that. Like, we weren't incredibly better than them, but we were good enough. And right there, we give away a penalty. It's a shit start to the second half. It's going to get even shitter as Blake Austin goes straight through there. They do go to video ref. I'm not exactly sure why. Pretty obvious that he got the ball down there, but I think it was Matty Moylan coming across. Yes, it was Matt Moylan. Came across there. He did a big dive there, but obviously Blake Austin got to the line. No worries about that. And Hogginson will kick the goal. Now, that is a disaster start to the second half. Basically, we've got the ball. We're just doing stupid offloads. This is the sort of what happens when you get overconfident. In terms of, like, we just flogged the shit out of Panthers. We absolutely smashed them. And we're backing up. It started out alright. Started out working for us. But obviously now it's not starting to stick. But right here, Conor Rahal, I really thought we, in hindsight, should have just went straight through there. But obviously we didn't do it. Now, we have decided to take the shot at 2 here after a big high shot there. I can't believe, I think it was Harrell. He nearly got his head taken off. And obviously we're going to kick the goal. It's from 35 or whatever. We had the wind behind us. It was pretty obvious that we're going to kick the goal. It's not a hard kick to take. And right here we get a charge down, which I was kind of thinking, 2-point lead. we get that charge down, we get the ball, good field position. Like it's kind of not a match winner, but kind of one of those ones where you're like, all right, that's what we needed. Bit of a momentum killer for the Bulldogs, and obviously the 2 points was a momentum killer as well. But we really should just be able to go on with it. But at the same time, we did sort of change to a bit of a grinding style. But Matty Molan here throws a pass and it hits Mossy Masoi, and Blake Austin picks it up after the knock on. And Blake Austin is going to race away and score. There is no way in hell you're going to be catching Blake Austin in that situation. Once he's in open space like that with that much of a start, I'm not sure anybody can catch him. Maybe a James Roberts or someone could catch him. But yeah, literally like maybe a handful of players could catch him. None which in our side. Actually, they're probably Fisia. He's very, very quick. But obviously, I don't even think in real life he could catch him with that much of a start, no matter who it is. Usain Bolt probably couldn't even catch him. But we are looking to try and get in front there, and we're looking alright until Fisiahi overran the play there. And it is the 80th minute, so we had to just try and offload it there, and we lose another game there. Are we choking? Are we choking leading up into the final series? Are we feeling the pressure of leading and, just being the Warriors? We haven't won a premiership in our history. So, am I starting to feel the pressure? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I'm not sure exactly. But Blake Austin picked up man of the match. The Bulldogs win the game. And the Dragons, they move up into 2 points behind us. So, we went from feeling super comfortable with our positioning on the ladder to now feeling a little bit vulnerable here. We've got to make sure we win our next game. The next game, if we win it, we've confirmed our minor premiership. We win it. If we lose, we just need to win one of the last 2 games. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. You can follow me on Twitter at MrLukeMyT. Facebook page in the description below. And I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.